Am I really about to make this jump a thing? I don't know. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? There's not much change from the other day. I say the other day, it was literally yesterday. Today I had choir rehearsal. I don't even recall the last choir rehearsal I went to. That's how long it's been. I hope you had a great day today. My day was going great until I got home from rehearsal and I started panicking about next week, basically, because deadlines are getting close. Kept saying to myself, Jesus, make a way. Jesus, make a way. Jesus, make a way. I'm putting yesterday's scripture into practice and want to share with you. The verse is Hebrews 13:5. This verse has been like my focal point for the past 2 months because I've been feeling like I'm unable to fulfill my purpose on this earth because the lack of access to certain tools for the best quality. I make music, right? Music equipment, the good music equipment is pricey. So I'm just using what I have. But I was tricking myself into thinking that I had to have the best equipment to be able to make music when God gave me everything that I needed. Maybe not everything that I wanted or everything that make it, 10-10. But it's you got to start from somewhere, dude. You actually have to start from somewhere. I make my music with my Apple headphones and BandLab and then a distributor. Everything else is just skills and my head. That's literally it. I have a guitar, but I have long nails and stubby fingers. The verse is, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. That verse has been speaking so directly to me. The most important part is be content with what you have to me. God is saying he will never leave me and he'll never forsake me. To say that he's never going to do something that isn't for my benefit, whether I see it as helpful or not, it's never not going to be for my benefit. But that be content with what you have. You have the ability to do what you need to do with what you have. And if you aren't able to do it, it's not something that you need to be doing. That was basically what I took from that verse. And I felt like I needed to spend, I don't know if it's unnecessary money because I might have the access to it later and end up using it. You say you have little money, but it's sufficient enough to get what you need to get done. You're going to use the money to create, but you can create now. So what do you need the money for? He just didn't want me to grow a love for money. That's not to say that I'm out here just flat out broke. I just don't like the thought of using money for things that other people might be like, you spent how much on a microphone? You spent how much on recording equipment? That's what it felt like. They were unnecessary purchases. When later on they might be very necessary. I don't know. As of right now, the Lord is like, you don't need that right now. You have what you need. So stop acting as if money is going to solve your problems, because it's not. You are the problem. That's basically what he's been telling me this whole year, to be real honest. I am the problem. Me and my inconsistency, me and my disobedience, and my lack of discipline. That's the problem. This is why I don't feel like I'm going through spiritual warfare, because I've been going through a lot this year. I'm not going to lie, a lot mentally. I've never claimed it as spiritual warfare because I know that 90% of the problem is me. I am the problem. My lack of communication is the problem. My lack of consistency is the problem. My fear of embarrassment, my shame, my pride is all the problem. I am the problem. So yeah, we're going to undo it this year. I say this year, we're halfway through the year. That's all I got for you today. To love and to growth.